everyone. I have been baking and jello making. I have an annoying cough that started like 1 to 2 days ago, an itchy allergy cough, and I was so confused because that is not a symptom of the vaccine. My fevers were. It turns out it's because we're growing mold in our basement. That pipe we discovered leaking last night has soaked the carpet. Luckily not really badly under the tables because we've got nowhere to put anything. But Danny was so lucky, and he called a plumber right when they opened, and their first appointment had canceled. She's like, "You're out of luck." And the plumber called and was like, "Hey, I'm nearby, I can come even earlier." So I bolted to take a 5-minute shower, and then I was on dog babysitting duty while he took care of the pipe, and then Danny was on top of it. He got a water mitigation company, is that what you call it, to come out. So a guy came out and tested and let us know what we needed to do. And it's Friday. We really need this taken care of and not brewing, especially when I'm already starting to feel terrible. But they are going to squeeze us in. We do have to pay extra. It's like there's a lead guy and an assistant who will come out and do all the water sucking up, and then they'll leave all the dehumidifiers and fans down there for a few days. So we would pay like $200 extra to the lead and $100 to his assistant for emergency service. But we need to get this done. It'll be a whole lot of fans down there during the party tomorrow, but it's a bunch of 9-year-olds. They're going to be noisy anyway. So yeah, that's been our morning. And once the plumber was gone, I came down and started all the baking and stuff. And yeah, when the other guy came, we just put the dog in the side yard, and I checked on him, constantly giving him little treats and having him not bark. As long as he could see me, he was okay. I put up the curtains and the banner. I did also order a big square creeper balloon that was going to go right here, but it didn't come yesterday, and now they're like it's delayed. And I went and looked at the page. It's completely out of stock everywhere. I'm pretty sure they would have either canceled it or put it as like a week or so to come in, and so I just canceled the order. So I don't have that. I do need to stop at the store and get some cups because I don't think I have enough cups. Let me see. Maybe I have enough cups. If this size cup is okay, then I have enough cups. So maybe I don't need to stop. I was thinking I could look for balloons while I stop, but maybe I won't bother. I'm feeling okay. Last night I still, like at dinner time, I was still having fevers, and I had to take Tylenol. It was like 100.7 or something. And then I took some medicine right before bed, and I slept pretty well. The arm is still sore, but not as bad. It's hard to see, but it's very red and swollen right here. The whole arm is swollen. Like, look at where my spider plant is. That is where the swelling is, and kind of bruised. So I don't know what's up with that, but it doesn't feel great. But I have full range of motion. I could probably even braid and stuff if I wanted to, but too much to do. I have to take Jax to PT soon. Dan just went to walk a neighbor's dog, and we were expecting Sebastian, not a neighbor, a friend. We were expecting Sebastian to go too, and then they would have to be home by 2 because our window for the next people to come is 2 to 4. I won't be home till 2:45, 3:30-ish maybe, if we're lucky. But yeah, Sebastian said no to going, so now he's probably gonna be stuck going with us, which stresses Jax out. So hopefully everything goes smoothly. It's actually a cool day outside. It's 72. Like, what the heck? We've been in the upper 90s every day for like all of eternity, so it's crazy. It's not doing my mold allergies any favors, but I'm already breathing it in here. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this one up into squares. I'm just making mini square cupcakes. This is the size. This one's gonna have Jello layered on top. These other ones, I don't know, maybe I need to like double them up. I don't really care if they're cute though. This one is gluten-free, so we'll see how that comes out. Feels kind of dense. But I'm gonna cut this one, I think, and then get ready for PT. Hello everyone, it is bedtime. Sebastian's in the bath. I had a bath. Our basement it sounds like the inside of like an engine room. It's so loud. It sounds like somebody's taking a shower and water is running when you're one floor up. But let's see, what have I told you today? I believe I told you I have a bazillion hours of training I gotta do. I reached out to 2 different people about it and about some other questions, but I did confirm that I'm not supposed to do it now. I was all ready to be like, get it out of the way, thinking I had like 3 hours or something. So naive. But yeah, they, I guess, have to pay us for it and don't want to pay extra hours, so you're supposed to do it. The time already set aside, I don't see enough hours set aside for that, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. But I also got an email from the principal that had been planned for today, and it had an outline of what our in-service days will be. I don't know if they call them in-service days here. I've just been trying to consume as much as I can about teaching in special ed, and it's often called in-service days, so like the days before the students arrive. Teachers have 6 days, TAs come in halfway, so 3 days. And it looks like a mix of meetings, sometimes like half the day is meetings and breakout groups and stuff like that. I'm a little like, oh, okay, introvert hell, but I'm like the awkward kind of introvert who can also just be fine. I don't get embarrassed talking, so it's all good. I'll get through it. But I'm also happy to just stand in silence awkwardly again. It's a mix of those and time in the classroom doing setup and or working on your training. I hope they're gonna send me a computer then, if I'm supposed to do it there. I'm not bringing my laptop. It's my personal laptop. I'll have my phone, but I don't think that's ideal. So yeah, I didn't ask that much detail, even though I would love to ask so much detail. But people are busy. I should be grateful for the answers I receive. I like to know things in advance, but also I do really well not knowing things in advance. If you just put me in a situation, I can handle myself just fine. So I know I'll be okay, but if I can be prepared, I will be. I'll always try to prepare myself as much as I can. But so far, again, everybody sounds wonderful. I just getting that schedule, it's a weird feeling I can't describe. I'm not sure when I will stop feeling like an outsider, like the weird homeschool mom who's suddenly volunteering, but is still a weird homeschool mom. Even though I volunteered for like 2.5 years and then got hired because I was volunteering so much they wanted to be able to pay me and not feel guilty. And then I started subbing that year too, and now here I am. I asked to work full-time because why not? Why not? If I can help, and then I can help more. And I know my husband wishes it pays more. To me, I'm just like, oh, you're paying me? Okay. On top of me getting to help. Bonus. I know that sounds weird. But yeah, certainly the money was not why I wanted to do this. It's definitely going to make things difficult because of Jax's situation. But yeah, it just feels like I'm getting this backstage glance behind the scenes. Oh, hi. Behind the scenes look at what happens in the school. And I'm like, is this supposed to be for me? Imposter syndrome. It is supposed to be for you, Stephanie. You deserve to be there and you will do a good job. Gotta keep telling myself, right, Peggy? I'll do a good job. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to getting to know my team and having a bond. Because even though I loved my cafeteria ladies, we were all so busy that you just get to chat for a few minutes before everything starts, and then not at all. It wasn't until we were having a 5th grade luncheon at the very end of the year that I got to sit and chat with the cafeteria manager, because we got everything set up for them, but we didn't have normal lunches. We had everybody come through really quickly, and then we were like waiting for everybody. So I was like, oh, can I sit here at you guys' table and eat my yogurt? Because usually I would sit and eat at one of the lunch tables waiting for kindergarten lunch to start. And we just had the best conversation about our home country and areas around it and travel and family. And I'm looking forward to, good grief, what a wild card, to being able to have a really close bond with coworkers again. It's been so long since I had that. I haven't worked in an office since I had Jax 15 years ago. I was a graphic designer for a doggy daycare chain. I guess that's all I have to say. My arm is so incredibly itchy. I don't know if I can even show you. It doesn't really show up. Let's see. Can you see that red? The camera washes is out. It's this. It both hurts and itches maddeningly. So I looked up like COVID vaccination site, pain, itching, redness, and apparently there's something called COVID arm that some people get this super painful, itchy red rash, and it can last like a week or so, and it's like a delayed reaction, and doesn't happen immediately. And I'm still like, I was okay most of the day, but as the day creeped on, my temperature was creeping up too, just like if I was actually sick and you start to do too much too soon. So yeah, but at least I made it through all the baking. All I have left to do is the water cakes. They're going to have a layer of icing on top, and I have to cut squares of Jello Jiggler and put them on there. I don't want to do that till right before the party, but the layers are done. The sand cake is done and the grass cake is done. I think I'm gonna make myself cut the watermelon tonight, even if it's really late. Sebastian keeps falling asleep at like 11, but yeah, I'm gonna go. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.